started. Welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Adael Amador digging in for the Rockies. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Action in the pen down there. Joe Kelly looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia getting cranked up as well. And that one is lifted in the air. Hayward sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one down. Ezekiel Tovar now at the plate. 1 for 2. There's a strike. With the tying run on at first here in game 3. Kicks and fires.
That's the ball. 1 and 2.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And the pitch. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To second, there's one. Double play. What a quick. Third game of the division series. Here's Shohei Ohtani. In for a strike. 0-1. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Strike 2.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason. Love being a part of these games.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And there's the ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one away.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Smith down the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
0-1.
Fly ball to right. And they get the out on Smith. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ball 1 there.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 3 of the NLDS. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2.
2-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead it. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Ohtani back to work. Out front and foul to the left side.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Little trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. There's There's a strike. All right, Cindy, you know him at door. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Fought off foul. Chopped left side. Throw on to Freeman, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Quantrill back to work. Ground ball to the right side. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
0-2.
And down on strikes. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
And a ground ball to first. Off balance throw in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the right fielder, Nolan Jones. And a pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. And this one could be extra bases. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Wastes no time there. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into.
New pitcher on here, Alex Vesia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Hernandez grabs it on the run.
That's such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Pickoff throw.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Diaz in the box here lets that one go for a ball. With the tying run at second here in the late stages of game 3. Late swing, fouled off. High in the air, out to right. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So now here's the DH, Adael Amador. That's ripped into the outfield, and that's the 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline.
Bottom of the inning. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. The wind and the pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Lutz stands in now and watches strike 1. And down on strikes he goes. 1 gone here. Here's Mookie Betts now. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game. Off balance feed. There's 1. Over to first. Safe. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. There's a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. A way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's a little bit low.
It's a good take.
Betts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got it by him for the K. 1 left for L.A. Back here in L.A., stepping in, Ezekiel Tovar. The pitch. Out towards right center field. Hayward brings it in with a nice running grab. He's 2 outs away. Here's Michael Tolio. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So digging in, Brenton Doyle. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Ripped to short. Off balance speed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Rockies down to their last out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brendan Rodgers. Kickoff move to first, and he's back in easily.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw there. Safe. Chris's wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. Man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
So the tying run at second. And a count 1-2.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this
runner on the go again. Pitch is low. Throw to third. Save.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third, almost stand.
That one ripped. No one can get there. It falls in. In comes the runner from third. It's 3-3. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. So 2 down. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boog. Top of the 9th. Your team needs you to come through.
Up the middle. Betts up with it. Throws to first in time. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And the batter now, Will Smith. And the right-hander back to work. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead and count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Zips it to first, and they get the out on Smith. James Outman getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at
got him, and a couple of quick outs.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. That thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Muncy in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it's strike 2. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that just misses. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Struck him out swinging. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Nolan Jones. The pitch. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And fouled off. Bases empty, one away here in extra innings. Hard ground ball, base knock. One down, runner at first. Next for Colorado, Elias Diaz. And the right-hander deals.
1-1.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Now he changes his mind and heads back to first without a throw.
Now the designated hitter.
So in now for Colorado, Adael Amador. That's out to center field. Outman sizes this one up. He's got it. And that's the third out. The Rockies strand one. Score remains tied at 3. On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Daniel Bard.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Sends it to Tolia, and Hernandez is out. Hayward in the box now. Takes strike one. On the corner for a strike. 0-2 now. Headed down the line. And it's off the wall, but foul. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Clips the outside corner. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
On the ground to the left. Diaz gets it to first. And Freeman is back now. We're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Joe Kelly.
Power slider guy, Bird. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
The pitch. That's to third. The throw to first. One up on down. Now, Michael Tolia. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And the 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. On the ground. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away. Now a chance for Brenton Doyle.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Sneaks through, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's going to be Brendan Rodgers. Throw to second, he's safe. Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top
dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. And that's in there at the knees. Come on and missed 96 with that fastball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Kicks and deals. Misses, and that's ball one. Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. And the winning run is aboard. Here's Mookie to hit. And that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
0-2.
Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss. And one away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And that's in there at the knees.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner out, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
2 outs, but the winning run is at first. To the right side, and it gets by him. And that extends the inning. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So up next, Jalen Beeks gets the ball now.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. Now the number 2 hitter, Hunter Renfroe. Kelly back to work. Bounce to the left side. In plenty of time for first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Nolan Jones.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just boards in on the hands.
Swung on, belted. Back there. Gone. A solo shot. His second homer this series, and the Rockies jump in front. It's 4-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Ryan Yarbrough.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
And there's a foul ball. And here it comes. In the air, out towards left center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So now the DH spot, Adael Amador. The switch hitter batting right. Fly ball down the line, and it falls. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. It's 5-3, and he's got a double. Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around third. The throw in. Safe.
He's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run.
Dustin May will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tracks it down for the out. And that. Here's Muncy to hit. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Justin Lawrence.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Got him swinging. And next for L.A., Teoscar Hernandez. Right side. And it gets by him. One gone, runner at first. Jason Hayward digs in now. And there's a strike. Lawrence goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in Panama. Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out.
The first baseman, number 5.
Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in Holtz, the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. First and second, 2 down. Gavin Lux now at the plate. Tying run at the plate. On the ground to short, Tovar. And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series. So the Colorado Rockies are on their way to the League Championship Series, Singy.
And they did it in the most dominant way possible. And they're heading into the next round full of confidence, showing they're a force to be reckoned with here in October.
But you've got to feel for a team that's been all year battling for a spot in the postseason, only to see it come to an end in a first-round sweep.
Yeah, things happen at high speed at this stage of the year, Boog. I mean, a series can get away from you in a hurry, and that was really the case for them in this one.